everyone, I'm back with another video. And with this one, I wanted to talk about um, my bipolar symptoms. Um, I know I didn't go into great detail on what it is and my experience with it and how I deal with um, the stressors that um, can cause symptoms to rise. Um, yeah, so um, when I was first diagnosed, uh, it was back in 2010. Um, I went to Social Security, and at the time, I got laid off my job, and I went there and I was talking to her, and I said, look, is there any counselors or any therapists that you can suggest? I've been feeling anxious and a little depressed, and I just want someone, to talk to. And she said, we can do evaluation on you, and if you are showing symptoms of mental illness, we can send you to CHI for treatment. They got great doctors and therapists there. So I said, okay. Well, I went back for my appointment. She did the evaluation. She asked me a bunch of questions like, my age, my address, where I live, what I like to do on a daily basis, my favorite hobbies, stressors in my life, things like that. And she, when the test was over, she said, okay, you're showing signs of bipolar or schizophrenia. You are eligible for disability because you are showing these signs, but we want to get it, we want to make sure. So we're going to send you to this clinic, and they're going to evaluate you or whatever, and if it comes back that you do have one or the other, we will stop the paperwork and we'll put you on disability. Well, I went to my appointment with CHI. She set me up, and I was talking to the doctor, and she was asking me a bunch of questions like, how do I feel, and what I do in a day, do I have any mood swings, am I anxious, so forth. And I'm answering. I said, yes, I get anxious, I get panic attacks, I clean a lot, I have mood swings, I hear voices, I get paranoid, and she's writing everything down, and she comes up with 3 diagnoses. She says it could be bipolar. You definitely have OCD, but you could have a mild case of paranoid schizophrenia. So I said, okay. So I went, I seen a counselor, and I seen this new counselor, and I'm talking to her or whatever, and I wasn't really opening up like I should and telling her how I really feel, because I was afraid, I didn't know her, so, I didn't think, I could really trust her with what's on my mind. So she decided she was going to bring my father in, and my father went in, and he started explaining to her how I am and what I do and how I feel and all these things. And she says, you are showing signs of bipolar, And my dad thought it was just, mood swings, like, you feel mad or sad or whatever, and then you feel happy. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Mood swings is when, I can be very sad, very hopeless. I could be very depressed at the moment, but then an hour later, let's say an hour later, a few hours go by, I could be completely happy and, hyper, and, I want to go out, I want to, do things, and I have the frequent mood swings. Like, my moods fluctuate throughout the day, so I don't stay in one mood for the entire day. So, I was then diagnosed with mixed bipolar. So, that's what my diagnosis is currently. And I went back to Social Security, and they said, okay, you qualify for disability. It shows that you have bipolar, and we're going to start your treatment, and we're going to put you on disability. And that's how I got on disability. Just recently, when, I mentioned in the other video that I haven't been feeling well lately. I've been really anxious. I'm only taking one pill, and that's for the psychosis and my brain, to keep my mind at ease, because I have a lot of thoughts. And I was taking an antidepressant, which helps the anxiety and keeps me calm. Well, I had an appointment Thursday, and I went to my appointment, and I was unable to see my doctor, the one that prescribed me the medicine before. And I seen this new doctor. He was in training, and he was so fascinated in my bipolar symptoms, asking me a bunch of questions. Do you know what you have? These are the symptoms. And I'm talking to him, and I say, look, I feel very anxious. I'm nervous. I'm a very nervous person. I have a lot of frequent thoughts. I get paranoid. And then he stopped me. He said, wait, this is what you have. And he's asking me questions, but he's telling me to be quiet, and he's saying, no. This is your diagnosis. You have schizoaffective disorder, when it's really bipolar with psychosis. He says, no, you have a schizoaffective disorder. How does the medicine help? And I said, well, one medicine, helps with the depression, helps me sleep. The other one helps with my mind. He's like, no, we're going to take you off of those medicines. I'm going to put you on a new medicine that works great for your psychosis and what you experience. Because you're not bipolar. That's what he was telling me. You're not bipolar. And I said, I've been treated for bipolar for like 8 or 9 years. I've been treated for it. And he completely takes me off the medicine that I've been taking for over a year. And at this point, I'm feeling very upset. And I'm like, I'm not going to get my medicine. I'm not going to feel better because he's going to take it away. He says, okay, we're going to start you on this new medicine. And I want to see you back here in a month. I said, I'm not going back. I'm not coming back to see you. You took my medicine away. I need it. I went and I scheduled a new appointment with the doctor. Well, they scheduled me for a month from now. So now I gotta go back tomorrow and see if I can get the medicine that I was taking, or the other pill, with what I'm taking now. So yeah, that's why I've been feeling anxious and nervous, and I've been getting dizzy spells, and but my mind is at ease. You know, I don't have any thoughts. You know, I'm not paranoid. I just feel a little anxious, and when I'm anxious, I feel nauseous. I feel dizzy. Um, I just, you know, I don't feel like doing much, and yeah, so um, that's why I haven't been on in a week because of that issue. Um, so hopefully I can get the medicine that I was taking so I could feel much better. Because just taking one pill it's not much. But yeah, so that's how I've been feeling lately. That's why I haven't been on much. Um, so yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.